Hi friends, welcome to Chetan tutorial. In this video, we are going to discuss about electrolysis of water. Electrolysis of water is a decomposition reaction of water. What happens when you pass electric current through the water? Hydrogen and oxygen break down and hydrogen and oxygen are produced in the form of the gas. So, we are going to discuss about this experiment, how this experiment is set up. First, let us see the setup, how this experiment setup is made. First, we have to take a plastic mug and make two holes at the bottom side so that we can insert the graphite rods. These are the two graphite rods. These are two graphite rods, and we have poured water. We have poured the water into the jug or the mug. Then keep the two test tubes invertedly over the graphite rod. Take two test tubes and keep each test tube over the graphite rod invertedly. उल्टा लगाना चाहिए आपको ये test tubes. Then we have to connect the electric supply here. Take a the key, and we have taken the 6-volt battery. In the NCERT book, they have shown a picture of the battery, but they have taken here I have drawn the battery sign here so that we can easily understand the experiment. So this graphite rod is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and this graphite rod is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. This longer line indicates the positive terminal and this shorter line indicates the negative terminal. So each battery, this is a cell, this is called as the cell, this is called as the cell. This longer line is the positive terminal and this shorter term is the negative terminal. So if you want to draw the battery, then this is called as the battery. So we have 3 cells here. We have 3 cells. So battery is nothing but the group of cells or combination of cells is called as the battery. We have taken the three batteries. So 2-volt battery, 2-volt cell each other and makes 6-volt. So positive terminal is connected to the this U2 test tube, and this negative terminal is connected to the this test tube. So as you switch on the key, the electric current passes through the graphite rod as well as the water. What happens as you pass the current, the bonding between the hydrogen and oxygen will break down and gives you hydrogen and oxygen gas separately. So what happens, where these gases are collected, let us see. So hydrogen is positive charge. It is a cation. As hydrogen is a cation, we already know that opposite charges attract each other. So as hydrogen is positive cation, as it breaks down, it produces H plus ions. So H plus ions will go to the negative terminal of the battery. Why? Because as I already said, positive and negative will attract each other. So all hydrogen gases which are broken down from H2O will collect at this test tube. In this test tube, all hydrogen ions are collected here, which are in the gaseous form. Whereas oxygen is -2, means it is an anion. It is anion which is negatively charged. It will go to the positive terminal of the battery. All oxygen ions goes to the positive terminal of the battery. So oxygen is collected here. See, this is all water. What is the empty space which is shown here? What is the empty space which is shown here is in the gaseous form. So this is all oxygen ions and this is all hydrogen. This is oxygen and hydrogen. So as you see in the diagram, the volume of this, the area of this is smaller than this. Oxygen collected here is less, whereas hydrogen gas collected here is more. As the area is more here, we can say hydrogen gas is collected more here. Because why the hydrogen gas is collected more in this experiment? Because as we see the molecular formula of the water, hydrogen are 2 atoms and oxygen is 1 atom. Hydrogen are 2 atoms and oxygen is 1 atom. So amount of hydrogen gas collected is more. Amount of hydrogen gas collected is more because as hydrogen atoms are twice the number of oxygen atom in the molecular formula of the water. So hydrogen gas collected is double the amount of oxygen collected in this test tube. So this is how the experiment happens. So what happens? What we will do? We will pass the electric current. So all the hydrogen ions will come here as we are connected to the positive terminal, and as the hydrogen ions which are positive will come to the negative terminal of the battery. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe and make a comment. Thank you.